Ladies and gentlemen, today's in-depth review is of the First Order TIE Fighter pilot. Let's do this. So, first things first, he's black. He has a black glossy paint job. Underneath that is more of a matte, kind of like your snow troopers had a glossy white, and underneath that was a matte white. Here it looks pretty good. It's pretty much not stand out-ish as the white on white of the snow trooper, but this one looks pretty good. So the helmet looks pretty interesting. You have this little oxygen tank going down here to the center gizmo, central control of his livelihood, because if that goes out, he's dead. You have your little First Order logos on the shoulder protection plates. You have forearm protection right there on the left and the right. Don't know why he needs a gun unless he's going to shoot at Poe escaping in the first act of the film. Besides that, it's kind of useless in space, but it's actually a really nice looking gun, all black. You have glossy black on the sides of the pistol, and you have a silver paint on the left and the right in the middle of the gun, as well as some kind of quick scope laser thing on the top. Does he have a holster for it? No. So that's interesting. Etsy had one. I guess the First Order is kind of cheap. You have a very nice glossy belt with a ton of little compartments. Probably put some ammunition and stuff. And then the belt on the back here. It's a nice little ribbing. I like that. It looks pretty nice. I don't know if I'm going crazy or this is a glossier top shirt. A nice little rippling of the detailing, but I don't know if it's a different glossy than the pants. But it does look like the same exact paint application. It's actually strapped on the thigh right above the knee. This one kind of covers up the knee articulation on the left side as well as the right, so that's actually a good job covering that up. You see the knees, you can barely see the holes, and the kneecaps themselves for their articulation actually does a good job. I don't really see, probably because it's black on black, you really can't see the little lines there, which are pretty annoying. So his head, because his little mask, not going to move much at all, just kind of pivots a little bit. Not going to go any further with testing that guy. And his arms go out a little bit like that, prohibited by the shoulder guards. Elbow nearly 90 degree forward, decent amount backward, nearly the same on the other side. Wrists going a 360, and the hands themselves have a nice little trigger finger. Torso actually has some articulation. Unlike Pilot Etsy, he can actually Unlike Pilot Asti, he can actually move in a 360 because his little oxygen tank thing isn't connected to a cargo pouch right above his knee. So I like that a lot. So it does have thigh articulation at the very top, but you really can't move it unless you want to break this strap that's connected from his belt. So yeah, don't do it, people. Boots are really nice. They're like this really shiny black. I like it. Kind of like Hux's. A lot shorter than Hux's though. And he has a nice little Michael Jackson thing he can get going on there with the feet articulation. I like it a lot. I don't know what else to say. So I'm gonna pass it to my friend and resident Star Wars expert, Chris, to tell me his thoughts on this pilot. Chris, take it away.
So the first time that I got this, I thought, is this the exact same figure that is in the Black Series TIE Fighter? That gigantic $150 overpriced contraption? It's not. That figure has red stripes along his helmet. This is a little bit different, and I wish it did have the red because I like the red and black contrast, but it's cool. It's cool enough. The one gripe I have with this figure is that I do wish that this visor that's on top of the helmet here could actually flip down over his eyes. That would be really cool if it could, but instead it's kind of molded onto it, and maybe I'm wrong and it's not actually a visor, but it looks like something that would flip down, and that'd be cool. I also wish that the helmet wasn't just all black. I wish it was a slightly different color black around the eyepiece so that it could be just a little bit more stand out. But overall, I really like this figure. I've always liked the look of TIE Fighter pilots. I like the glossy armored look. It's really cool, and I really like it. I don't know what else to say. It's a cool figure. It's not anything special, but I really enjoy it.
So out of 10, what would you give this guy?
For what it is, it's fine for me. I think that the Black Series has mostly done a fairly acceptable job of creating really good figures for an okay price. I'll give him a 7.5 out of 10.
I'm going to give it a 7. Do you give the Loved It seal of approval? Usually it's supposed to be like an 8 or higher, but...
No, it's a good figure. I like it a lot.
Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. Pretty much a 7 out of 10 for the show. May the Force be with you. Paul, where are you going? Traitor! And of course I don't have a lightsaber. Chris has one. So just pretend he has one. Bam! Traitor! That's all I'm doing is panting throughout the whole movie.